this is kind of nice. Can I just kind of chill out here with this and not have a judgment about it? Enjoy it even. Give yourself this break. And remember, this could not be less of a big deal. You're just sitting here with your eyes closed, so you can't really do it wrong. Something else I like to tune into is just the sense of community, too. All these thousands of people meditating together in the same exact moment, connected through time and space, and it's pretty beautiful. You can feel that in your heart. Can you let yourself actually have this simple thing, this simple rest? And so much of this is about patience, patience. Can you be patient with yourself? Things take a while to slow down, but every time you come back, it's like a muscle rep. Every time you practice being open and not uptight, it's like a muscle rep. You're building up this basic human capacity to sit in the middle of your life and find that it's good. And this is so good for us. So good for just another minute here. Just seeing if you can enjoy this last minute of rest. And for the last little bit, I mean, you can really just let go. Just let yourself coast, let yourself drift. You don't need to pay attention to anything in any special way. You could just be here. Sometimes I like to finish, just I picture somebody I care about, and just send them some good vibes. Like I got my little 6-month-old son. I just picture him smiling, and I kind of say, yeah, maybe well. And other people too, people in your life, near and far, send out a little, pulse of caring, maybe well. And it's a mentalist thing. It's just this connecting to it's more like an acknowledgement of these people I'm connected to. They're in my life. May they be well. May they be healthy and safe. May they find their centers. May you find your center. It's basic human dignity that's available to all of us. and that's a meditation.
You know, something that I wanted to say is so important at this time is that I know, wow, that's amazing. We have 40,000 people sat through us with that. That makes me so happy.
Crazy. That's crazy, man.
That's amazing. I just want to say that, you know, this is a really, really tough time because I know a lot of people's parents are getting laid off from jobs, and a lot of households and a lot of families. This is a massive curveball and a massive, you know, kind of mess up of life. And I just want to say, you know, as kids and as children, try to be extra loving and extra patient with your parents as they're doing their best right now. And nobody was expecting this. This was not something that anyone could have, you know, wound down to. This was just a kind of smack in the face. And so I think using meditation can really help you build that patience and that love for the people in your lives who need it the most right now, especially since we're all stuck in houses together. Don't use it as time to want to be, you know, away, but use it as time to care and be patient with each other more and more, you know.
I mean, that's the practice, right? The more you learn to find a kind of like stillness and openness in yourself, the more you really start to notice who other people are. You start to have more space for them, more space for their imperfections, you know? So that's why there's this double thing where you're accepting yourself and all the ways in which you imagine you're not measuring up. And the act of learning how to do that is what allows you to really do that for everybody else. So this outer division, this thing just collapses. The kind of way in which we separate ourselves out, that starts to become more and more clear that that's not really, you know, it's not really the most effective strategy for having a good life. And so you just start to learn how to live in that more open way.
Absolutely, yeah. So you said you wanted to say some places that people could go to?
Yeah, I mean, what's amazing about right now is everyone's stuck inside, and there's all of these online connections. So there's this outpouring of free resources that are happening now. You mentioned apps, like I'm on the Calm app, and they have
definitely recommend that,
which is great. And they have a free page actually of lots of, if you go take a deep breath, they have a free page of all these resources. So you can listen to guided meditations there from their various teachers. I think there's one from me there too. And then
highly recommend the 30 Days by Jeff Warren.
Yeah, I think that's a great one to start, especially
Seriously.
if you're new to the practice. I think that's really great for everybody watching. We definitely recommend that one on Calm.
Yeah, that's a good one. And there's another app I'd recommend is 10% Happier.
Totally.
They're amazing. They have a terrific free resource right now too. They have their coronavirus guide.
Amazing.
And they also are giving free app subscriptions to healthcare workers. So if you're in the healthcare world or field, 10% Happier, you just have to send them an email and they'll give you a free.
Amazing.
And I have courses there too. I have a book called Meditation for Fidgety Skeptics with Dan Harris, and there's a course of that name on the 10% Happier app.
The good thing about that app is they have these videos basically before the meditation. You kind of get some context of where they're going, and you feel a lot more involved in the meditation. But both, I mean, any app about meditation, if you can find Jeff on it, go ahead.
Well, I should say also there's a free app called Insight Timer. Insight Timer is totally free. There's also a ton of free stuff online. So like I have on my website, I do every Sunday night and Wednesday at noon. So Sunday at 8 and Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time, I basically have this community. I just guide a live sit. I answer questions about practice, and it's just got this nice community vibe. And a lot of now. Actually, 10% Happier, they have 10% Happier live at 3 o'clock every day, Monday to Friday. They have different like world-class teachers on, and it's totally free. So
amazing.
I mean, you're seeing this. It's sort of like meditation's first responders. This big explosion.
Yeah.
People coming out and saying, okay, like we're stuck here anyway. Let's like do these practices.
Let's do it.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can totally do this again, like when, you know, whenever, if you guys want to do this, we're more than happy to do meditations. And if Jeff wants to do this, we love this.
Yeah. Next time we can answer some questions too. We can get questions from people and ask you, and Yeah.
Let's do it. I'll tell you what I would love.
Tell
Yeah.
me. and
Democratizing.
Oh.
Jeff, you cut out. Sorry, man. Start over.
Am I here? Okay.
Yeah, you're there.
Well, one of the things I'm super into is democratizing access to practices and showing that you don't have to be some Buddha in a cave to guide a practice. And so I actually do trainings on teaching people how to, hold space for others and hold a container and meditation and just to guide a simple, basic practice. Because I think we need that now. We're in this time where our mental health needs are too urgent to wait for professionals or experts only. We have to start to depend on each other. So I would love to, give you guys some tips and then maybe
No problem.
each guide a practice, which would be sweet.
We'd love to do that. We would love to.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's make a plan to do this. Let's
Sounds great.
Cool.
do it as a regular weekly thing or whatever. I'm down. I'll get you guys to guide some too.
Amazing.
And we're just going to make this meditation thing go viral.
Totally. Let's do it. And to everyone
Down.
watching, I just want to say thank you guys so much for sticking with us.
Yeah.
It means the world. And I think that you guys are so amazing for doing this for yourself. Whether you meditated or whether you just sat and listened, I think this is all for you and the people you love. And yeah, so thank you.
And we love you and we care about you.
We love you and care about you.
And we're all in this human thing together.
That's very true.
We're all in it together.
Jeff, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you guys. You guys are doing such a good thing to get this out there. I'm just so blown away by both of you. You're so articulate and you got good hearts. And
thank you. We really appreciate you. And he's gone. And he's gone forever.
He's back.
We lost you, Jeff.
Yeah, we lost you. We can't hear you.
Are you there? I think
Oh,
we
it's
lost
muted.
the audio somehow. Did you mute yourself? Well, we're just guessing that you're saying incredibly wise, profound statements right now.